Scientists warn, we may not find aliens because of garbage. Experts warn that until the end of this 10 years, the night sky is overflowing with satellites, preventing the stars from appearing, so astronomers will not be able to observe and detect life in space. More than 8,000 satellites orbit the Earth. The number of satellites has quadrupled since 2019 alone. Estimates are that the number of satellites will continue to multiply in the future. While around 400,000 satellites globally have been confirmed to be sent to low Earth orbit, SpaceX alone is preparing to launch 44,000 more satellites for the Starlink internet constellation. Astronomers are trying to deal with the bright bands of light created by the satellites drifting in front of the optical field of the telescopes. Internet satellites can also interfere with sensitive radio telescopes. Tony Tyson, professor of physics and astronomy at the University of California, says, "When you go to a dark place and look at the sky in 2030, you will see an extremely terrifying scene. The sky will be full of moving satellites, and even in a very dark sky the number of stars you will see will be minimal. This is a big problem." The Royal Astronomical Society, RAS, is very concerned. The UK Space Agency and the Business Department held a Dark and Quiet Skies conference last week to call for regulation. Hundreds of thousands of satellites with the possibility. RAS Executive Vice President Robert Massey said that the world is experiencing a paradigm shift in the use of space. Incoming signals are difficult TODTCT, pointing out that it is getting harder and harder to receive signals from other civilizations. Massey said, "Obviously, searching for the origin of life can be a difficult task, but if you have an extremely signal-laden and noisy sky, it becomes even more difficult to detect signals from other civilizations." He said, "Unlike light pollution, you can't escape it because you can see the sky wherever you are on Earth. I think it's also a matter of culture whether or not to leave it unchecked. I think getting to a point where satellites make up about 10% of the stars moving across the sky is quite disturbing, and it's damaging this natural landscape."